Welcome, my fellow Rotarians, to Zoom with Teoh today. It's so good to see more than 200 of our participants from District 3300 here on a nice Friday evening. The weather is fantastic. The Liverpool fans are jumping since morning. And, what else can we do but to spend it well with our incoming District Governor, Teoh Kwan Swee.
So, as you can see, Rotary is not just a club that you join. It is an invitation to endless opportunities. It opens opportunities to serve in a project as big and historic as End Polio Now, and also in a small community project where you just plant a tree. And it opens opportunities for you to live a richer, more meaningful life with friends around the world based on our core values. As Rotarians, we are blessed to take on leadership roles at this wonderful moment for our organization. Everything we do opens another opportunity for someone, somewhere. And therefore, the theme for our year is Rotary Opens Opportunities.
Before we start, my fellow Rotarians, just a few house rules to observe today in our Zoom meeting. Firstly, you need to have your name to your Zoom profile for security clearance. You need to turn on your video throughout the session to engage with us. You may be denied entry or removed from the session if you fail to fulfill the above two items, unless there is a hardware failure at your end. All participants will be on mute once the session starts and throughout the session. You may unmute when there is a need to speak. You are encouraged to send your questions and relevant remarks or feedbacks in the Zoom chat function. The session facilitator moderator will attend to your questions. You must think about your actions on camera as we are going live on social media. If you connect with more than one device, make sure you mute all devices except for one.
Welcome to our special Zoom with Teoh session this afternoon, my Rotary friends. Welcome to Trustee Circle Arch Club member our very own District Governor Liu Cheng Lim and First Lady Bee Hong, allow me to also welcome our convener, Rotary Year 2020-2021 District Governor K.S. Teoh and incoming First Lady Tan Oi Kim. Also with us today, a special welcome to PDG Eva Kurniati of the Rotary Club of Jakarta Sunter Centennial, District 3410, Indonesia, our Rotary Zone Coordinator. Welcome to PDG Datuk Mustafa Ma of the Rotary Club of Kuala Lumpur Diraja, PDG Dr. Paul C.K. Lee of the Rotary Club of Pudu, our Vice District Governor, PDG Dr. R.T. Arasu of the Rotary Club of Kajang, who is also our Region 10 Rotary Coordinator, PDG Dr. Rajinder Singh from the Rotary Club of Teluk Intan, PDG Leslie Salahuddin from the Rotary Club of Gombak, our TRF Chairman, PDG Siti Zubaida, our current District Trainer, and also our incoming Strategic Planning Chairperson and spouse, Assistant Governor Kamarul Arif, our District Governor-elect, Datuk Bindi Rajasegaran, District Governor nominee, Dr. Krishna Kumar, and spouse, past Assistant Governor Pushpa Krishna, my friends, Assistant Governors, District Officers, Club Presidents, and fellow Rotarians. As you have seen immediately preceding our introduction this afternoon, we had played a short video of our training events for the Rotary Year 2020-2021. Friends, the district training team had started planning and organized our district training events, which began as far back as our Assistant Governor's training seminar in Phuket last August. We had our Prepets 1, which was organized by the Rotary Club of Seremban, our Prepets 2, organized with our partner club, the Rotary Club of Port Klang, and we went on to plan for our PET sets and TETs, as well as our district training assembly with the Rotary Clubs of Ipoh and Perak. We improvised and we came up with our first ever online district training seminar via our Rotary International Learning Center and our virtual Rotary Opens Opportunities Masterclass sessions for club presidents and incoming board members. Rotary and, of course, the COVID-19 situation created new pathways for us to improvise our training to reach out to our club presidents and incoming club directors, which we hope will in turn enable these incoming club leaders to reach out and provide updated and new Rotary knowledge, to share our Rotary goals, and to share our incoming Rotary International presidents with their club members. Now, Rotary opened the opportunity for convener, incoming District Governor K.S. Teoh and the training team to reach out to all our AGs, our incoming club presidents, as well as club directors that had taken up leadership roles to open up other opportunities for another Rotarian out there somewhere in our district. With our Rotary Year 2020-2021 team, Rotary Opens Opportunities, it gave us even more reason, more motivation to adapt and change. And with the onset of the coronavirus, we had found ways to change and adapt our lives, especially with the announcement that was made by our Prime Minister in March. The district training team now is working towards more opportunities to provide learning and participation by Rotarians in our clubs to create opportunities to change and improve themselves and adapt ourselves to the new ways to serve the people and the communities that we are in. Please do not hesitate to reach out to the training team or any members of the district training team, as well as our very experienced group discussion leaders, to ask them to be speakers in your Rotary Club meetings, whether it's your virtual meetings or in-person meetings. If you have questions, please reach out to me or any members of our training team. Reach out to your assistant governors. We're all there to help you. Friends, this is our opportunity to provide help in Rotary administration matters as well. Our Rotary knowledge is at your disposal. We need to grow as we are changing with the way Rotarians are growing and evolving to embrace the way that we do Rotary in the new norm. A very good example was the way our district governor, Leo Cheng Lim, and his team carried out the COVID-19 projects. An even more recent example was the launch of the Sama Bantu project yesterday by the Rotary Club of Kuala Lumpur Diraja. Our Rotary year 2020-2021 District Governor K.S. Teoh was not able to address Rotarians and what was supposed to be our 86th District Assembly in Ipoh on the 18th of April in Xuan Hotel Ipoh. District 3300 has come a long way since then. We hope to have more training opportunities at the request of our Rotary clubs and our Rotarians as we move into the new Rotary year, my friends. Our incoming Rotary Foundation membership and public image chairs are already working towards planning our next training events. I'm not leaving out strategic planning, and we hope to have more room sessions for other topics to enable Rotarians in our districts to brainstorm and share more ideas through our room sessions. I'm also hoping that our Yayasan Club Rotary Malaysia will go virtual with Rotarians in Malaysia in our training calendar for the new Rotary year. The purpose of this virtual meeting today is to hear from our Rotary year 2020-2021 District Governor to deliver his message to us, his vision, and to share his plans for District 3300. The purpose of this meeting is to remind us that we have prepared ourselves for what lies ahead, and we are together to work with you should you need assistance. We must review our Rotary knowledge and bring ourselves up to date to the challenges that we face and the opportunities that presents itself to Rotarians and Rotary clubs. This is also a good opportunity for everyone that had registered, and I'm told there's around more than 400 of you that registered for this event today. Thank you. This is also a unique and important opportunity for fellowship and virtual networking with our peers, and to broaden our experience in Rotary while gearing ourselves to the district goals that has been set by incoming Governor K.S. Teoh. My Rotary friends, today's time and date was set by our Rotary International President-elect, Holger Kanak, to address Rotarians in District 3300. While the Rotary International Convention is ongoing, he has been called away to attend extended board meetings, which is very necessary to conclude Rotary meetings on our Rotary International level. RI President-elect Holger Kanak sends his heartfelt Rotary greetings in advance to all Rotarians in District 3300 with a special message that will now be shared with Rotarians in our district. Thank you, and please stay tuned to our next segment.
Dear friends in Rotary, we all love Rotary, and all of us have taken on great responsibility. This is our opportunity to strengthen our network, not for our personal glory, but for the good of Rotary. We believe that our acts of service, big or small, create opportunity for the people who need our help. And we also know that every act of service will inspire and change us. Rotary is not just a club that you join. It is an invitation to endless opportunities. Rotary opens opportunities for the people we serve and for ourselves. I've asked the district governors to deliver 4 messages to clubs. This is briefly: first, we want to grow by new, different, innovative club models that meet the needs of young professionals and Rotaractors. And I'm asking you to support those new clubs in your area and think about creating your innovative satellite club. Second, please host at least one strategic meeting a year and asking where your club wants to be in 5 years and what value it brings to your members. Third, I wish your club to grow, but please select your members carefully and make sure that they are a good fit to your club and that your club meets their expectations. And please take care of them. And by the way, there is no wrong age to become a Rotarian. Fourth, even though everything right now is about the coronavirus, please continue your club efforts to end polio by donating to End Polio Now. We must fulfill our promise we made to the children of this world. And based on our strategic plan, together, we will grow Rotary. Now, the coronavirus has changed the world, and we cannot longer meet in person as usual. And we don't know how long this will continue. But that's the only real change. Everything else remains. We now come together virtually, like today. We can see each other. We can discuss together, listen to a speaker, and plan new projects. And we share the Rotary values, and we all share our four-way test. And even in times of crisis, and especially now, Rotaries open opportunities for us and for the people who need our help. With our commitment to service above self, we will be able to overcome one of the greatest humanitarian challenges. Of course, everyone wants us to get back to normal. But in Rotary, this is the time for change. This is the time to be revolutionary. Let's take the opportunity now to make Rotary ready for the future. I'm asking you, please, put everything on test. Frequency and manner of your meetings, your location, day, time, procedures, your events, selection of new members, fundraising projects, your projects, simply everything. Your club can become more attractive, flexible, and effective. Don't waste the opportunity. I would like to thank you for your commitment to our great organization. Everything we do opens another opportunity for someone, somewhere. Thank you very much, and stay healthy.
Wow, wasn't that an inspiring message from our incoming Rotary International President, Holger Knecht? He shared with us 4 key areas for us to focus in the coming year, and which is, of course, the first one, we need to build new and innovative clubs. The second one is to host at least one strategic meeting in the next term. And the third one was to grow your club. And of course, he told us to select carefully and make sure that the prospects are good fit to your club. Most importantly, we have to care for our members. And then lastly, the fourth area for us to focus is to continue on our end polio efforts and to fulfill our promise to eradicate polio from the face of the earth. Now, in line with the theme for Rotary Year 2020-2021, which is Rotary Opens Opportunities, my fellow Rotarians, we are all called right now to seize the opportunities, to act now, to adapt and to evolve, to fit the new normal in all aspects in the way we manage our clubs and also in service to others. Now, moving forward, let us now virtually welcome our District Governor, Leoh Cheng Lim, to give us his congratulatory message.
Incoming District Governor Teoh Kwan Sui, incoming officers, and my Rotary friends. Good afternoon. I must congratulate incoming District Governor Teoh Kwan Sui for having this Zoom meeting to share with all of you his vision and emphasis for the district in the coming Rotary year. In this trying and challenging time facing COVID-19 RMCO, we need to adapt and keep ourselves connected to Rotary. Hence, take full advantage of this Zoom meeting experience to learn as much as you can to prepare for Rotary open opportunities for us all to serve. Thank you and have a fruitful Zoom meeting. And I wish incoming District Governor Teoh Kwan Sui, all his incoming district officers and club presidents all a wonderful year in office. Thank you.
Don't go yet, Governor. We still need you to share with us a brief insight of our incoming district governor for Rotary year 2020-2021, Mr. Teoh Kwan Sui. For the benefit of all those who are present here today, some of us who may not know much about our incoming governor here. So let's hear it from our district governor, Leo.
Pleasure now to introduce our incoming district governor, Teoh Kwan Sui. District Governor Teoh Kwan Sui, or otherwise known as KS, hails from humble roots in a small village called Chucha, which is not far away from Teluk Intan. Graduated from the University of Malaya in 1976 with an honors degree in economics. He started off his career as a statistician in the Jabatan Perangkaan Malaysia and later joined the banking industry and only to leave to be on his own in a multiple of businesses after more than 30 years in the banking line. Married to Retiran Tan Oi Kim, who is a retired teacher, and are blessed with 3 children and 2 grandchildren. KS, a major donor, and a Poor Hari Society member, was the president of the Rotary Club of Bukit Bintang in year 2011-12. Chairman of the Past President Council in year 2014-15 and 2017-18. He held various positions at the district level. Just to name a few, he was the chairman of the district Dengue Task Force in Rotary year 2013-14. Chairman of the District Economic and Community Development in 2014-15, Assistant Governor in 2015-16, Chairman of District Membership Growth and Retention Committee in 2016 and 17, and Membership of Development Extension Chair, Rotary year 2017-18, and many other positions that come with his governorship. He was the personal aide to RI President Special Representative, past RI Director Fred Lin, to our 84th District Conference, and also the Country Promotion Chair for the Honolulu RI Convention. KS is also actively involved in non-Rotary organizations. He is the Honorary Chairman of Club Pertanian Chucha, Vice President of Chang Association KL in Selangor for 6 years, and an active member with a number of other Chinese guilds and associations. With that, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce District Governor Teoh Kwan Sui. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Teacher Leo, for the very kind introduction. Now, District Governor Leo Cheng Lim and his charming spouse, District First Lady Pi Hong, my dear friends and brothers and sisters in Rotary, a very good afternoon to all of you. I'm really encouraged and motivated to see so many of you with me here at this Zoom meeting. Thank you for coming on board. A few more days, or to be exact, 4 more days, we will be saying goodbye to Rotary year 2019-2020. And it gives me great pleasure to bid you a very warm welcome to the new Rotary year 2020-21, a year Rotary opens opportunities. As Rotarians, we will continue to stay connected and committed to do good in the world. Never did we expect just a few months ago our life and routine could be so drastically affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. But life must go on, and we must adjust and adapt to the new normal in life. Before I proceed further, allow me to take you back to where and how the district started preparing the club leaders for the coming year. We started by having our Assistant Governors Training Seminar, AGTS, in early September last year, followed by Pre-PATS 1 in November 2019 and Pre-PATS 2 in February 2020 after my return from the RI Assembly in San Diego. While we were happily engaged and occupied with the preparation, planning, and finalization of the program and training modules for the PATS, SETS, TETS, and District Training Assembly scheduled on the 17th till 19th of April 2020 in Ipoh, there came the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic and the subsequent enforcement of the movement control order and social distancing. The district had no choice but to painfully call off all the events and activities in person that we had planned for the last quarter of the Rotary year 2019-2020. Just when we were thrown into disarray and were uncertain what to do next, to fill the void of the training required for the incoming club and district officers, our district training team, headed by PDG Karanjit, has not for a moment stopped exploring and working on the training programs and modules to be delivered in a different format. We brought in our first ever e-learning center and online training modules and programs through Rotary Opens Opportunities Masterclasses, in short, ROOM, R-O-O-M, for the incoming club officers and other Rotarians for a period of 3 weeks in April. It was amazing to find out that the response and attendance was overwhelming, practically exceeding the full house limit every day. We are delighted to inform you that all the incoming club officers have undergone the necessary training and they are now well equipped with the knowledge and skills to effectively and confidently take on their office comes 1st July. Though challenging and trying, I would say that we have started off a revolutionary year. We have adjusted well and adapted to the new way of sharing our care and love, new ways of staying connected and moving forward together. Having said that, where do we want to see the district to be? My dear brothers and sisters, as your district governor, my top priority is to grow Rotary in District 3300. We have been stagnant in terms of membership below 2,000 for far too long. To do that, I'm targeting to grow our membership from the current level of 1,009 to 2,005 by the end of June 2021. We must think big, think bold, be prepared to embrace changes, and be inclusive to reach out to the young and old, men and women, people with different ethnic and cultural backgrounds, especially the Chinese-speaking and Malay community. We must revisit and come up with innovative value propositions that can attract the young and aspiring professionals, women who wish to be empowered and to empower others, the retired who wish to be given the opportunity to serve and share their knowledge and experiences. There's really no wrong age to be a Rotarian and to do good in the world. We need to pause and take a look at where we are in terms of our physical presence. We need to spread our wing to other untapped places and towns through the chartering of different club models that suit the need of the people there. Besides the traditional club, where professionals and aspiring leaders meet regularly for service, networking, and personal development, we have the flexibility in setting up Satellite Club, a club of membership less than 20, sponsored by a traditional club, not and with its own meetings, projects, bylaws, and board. E-Club, a club that meets primarily online. Passport Club, where members are allowed to attend meetings of other Rotary clubs. Corporate Club, a club whose members, or majority of them, work for the same employer. Cause-based Club, a club whose members are passionate about a particular cause and focus their service efforts in that area. Alumni-based club, whose members, or majority of them, are former Rotary program participants. We have also Rotary Club, a club targeting young people from the age 18 and above. Our target is to increase the number of Rotary clubs from 83 to 100, with a club size of at least 25 each by end of 2020-21. In the ensuing year, I'm targeting our contributions to the Rotary Foundation and Yayasan Club Rotary Malaysia as follows. Annual givings, 250,000 USD. Polio Plus, 25,000 USD. Endowment, 25,000 USD. YKKRM, 200,000 Malaysian ringgit. It is a very difficult time in the face of COVID-19 pandemic to ask for more. But my brothers and sisters, we have to continue our commitment to support the Rotary Foundation. Not only 50% of our annual givings will come back in the form of district designated fund for us to carry out district and long-term sustainable global grant funded projects. The fund will also be used to help the needy in the other parts of the world where it is most needed. With the abolition of the World Fund match for cash contribution to global grant projects effective 1st July 2020, the strain will be on the DDF, and we have to build it up with more contributions to the annual givings going forward. Nigeria has just recently been declared polio-free, and now we have only Pakistan and Afghanistan to remain. Not until we get rid of polio totally from the earth, no part of the world can be saved from polio. We have promised the children of the world that there will come a day that none of them will be inflicted with this dreadful disease. We are now so close. Let us keep to our promise by contributing to Polio Plus Fund and win the war over once and for all. Let's not forget our very own foundation, YKKRM, or in short, Yayasan. Now, besides the district budget allocation, I'm appealing to each and every one of you to support generously Yayasan to enable it to do good locally in Malaysia. For that, I'm setting a modest target of 200,000 ringgit for Yayasan. While I would like to see clubs severally or jointly work on global grant projects using the DDF, it will be great to see that more clubs work in collaboration with Yayasan on smaller projects going forward. Rotary is here since 1929, but sad to say that the name of Rotary is little known by the man on the street in our country, despite the great works done by our clubs and districts. In view of this, we will intensify our public image efforts to further enhance our brand name, showcase our products and services so that people in general know who we are, what we are. Monthly activities and roadshows will be carried out throughout the year. Following the relaxation of MCO, we will plan to have more localized and regional trainings conducted over the year. Besides the three-pillar seminars, TRF, membership, and public image, We would like to bring in other training modules to you at the club level, such as strategic planning, vocational service, community service, and international service, etc., wherever possible, to help strengthen the clubs. This has never been done due to budget constraint in the past. As you're fully aware, we have realigned some of our budget allocations to areas where we will focus our strategic trust to grow Rotary: trainings, membership growth, public image, and service, while using technology as an enabler of change. We will rely more on technology such as the district portal, Zoom, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and video conferencing to reach out far and wide and stay connected with each other under the new norm. I must thank our district technical team comprising PhD Nagesh, PhD Puhu, PhD Raj, PhD Banat, PP Chiang, CP Gurmit, and Rotarian Nicholas for helping us to make this slowly but surely happen. Let us together find opportunities to grow Rotary so that we can expand our reach and increase our impact to bring gifts of Rotary to our local and global communities. As Rotarians, I urge you to embrace and exemplify the true spirit of the four-way test, which should serve as a mirror to ourselves and not a tool to criticize or run down on others, and the 5 core values of Rotary in dealing with friends: fellowship, diversity, integrity, leadership, and service. These are the cornerstones where we can build long-lasting friendship through Rotary, my friends. District 3300 is our beloved district. We can only do so much unless we are united as one and work as one. I'm delighted to introduce the district teams for Rotary year 2020-21 to you. Our very core assistance is because of clubs. We have 83 clubs right now, and they are clustered into 19 groups by basically geographical locations. I have with me Professor Dr. Rajesh, the AG in charge of Group 1, AG Lakshmi Group 2A, AG Shankar Group 2B, AG Dr. Chandra Group 3, AG Kamaru Group 4, AG Danny Ngoi Group 5, AG Azipa Group 6, AG Dr. Etikuma Group 7, AG Dr. Kong Group 8, AG Lam Wa Kong Group 9, AG Panipo Group 10, AG Philip Wong Group 11, AG Jeffrey Yap Group 12, AG Prima Group 13, AG Dato Andrew Go Group 14, AG Max Group 15, AG Samantha Group 16, AG Liu Phúc Hung Group 17, AG Yap Kok Phai Group 18. Now, I have PDG Dr. Paulie as my advisor and vice governor. My EXCO comprises PDG Dr. Paulie, PDG Karanjit, PhD Dr. Siva, DSG PhD Salito, and District Finance Chair PhD Ng Bun Su. District Finance Committee Chair is PhD Ng Bun Su. District Secretariat is headed by DSG Salito. District Training Team headed by PDG Karanjit. As I said, District Finance Team is chaired by PhD Ng Bun Su. District Audit Committee headed by PDG Dato Chimmi. District Strategic Planning Committee is headed by our very capable PDG Siti Subaida. District Nominating Committee chaired by PDG Dato Vincent Tang. District Ballot Committee PDG Dr. Manuha, District Credential Committee, headed by IPDG Liu Cheng Lim, District Rules and Procedures Committee, PDG Dr. Arasu, District Resolution Committee, PDG Dr. Lau Tiong. I hope he can be with us right now. District Rotary Foundation Committee, PDG Leslie. District Membership Committee, PAG Dr. Siva, my very good friend. And District Public Image Committee, PAG Raj. District Awards Recognition Committee, very capable man, PAG Limpo Ho. District Mediation Committee, PDG Dr. Arasu. District Rotary Center Management Committee, PDG Dr. Paul. District Community Service Committee, PAG Yana. District Vocational Service Committee, PAG Tiffany Tan. District International Service Committee is headed by PDG Dr. Rajinda. Rotary Rotrack Committee is co-chaired by DRC Calvin and District Rotrack Representative Lee Kun. Youth Service Committee, PAG Johnson Pang. District Rotrack Committee, Calvin Koo. District Interact Committee, Nicholas Chan. Rotary Youth Exchange Committee, PAG Puspa. District Disaster Relief Committee, PAG Gary Lim. RILA is under the care of the District Training Team, headed by PDG Kiranjit. The 86 DTA Committee, well, actually, the host clubs, the 5 clubs in Ipoh, headed by Kumar, PP Kumar. 86 District Conference Committee, PP Eric Tan of Bukit Bintang. Now, I warmly welcome each and every one of you on board, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for coming forward to be part of the team to serve the district. The year ahead is full of uncertainties and challenges, but I'm confident that we can walk the journey together and be the leaders of change as Rotary opens opportunities. Let us be one who can feel the pain and not out to hurt another, to speak, listen, see, and act for the ones who can't. Live every day as though we have all the resources and influence to make the world a better place for everyone to live in. Thank you, my brothers and sisters. Nantri, sese terima kasih.
That was absolutely great, listening from our Rotary Year 2020-2021 District Governor K.S. Teoh, laying out his plans and sharing with us district goals for guidance and as we move into the new Rotary Year. Our next segment is a Q&A session, and none other to lead our Q&A section is our moderator, par excellence, our incoming district membership chairman, past Assistant Governor, Datuk Siva Anandan from the Rotary Club of Greater Kuala Lumpur. To you, Dr. Siva.
Terima kasih PDG Kiranjit. Salam sejahtera dan salam muhibah rakan-rakan Rotary sekalian. Selamat datang ke sesi soal jawab bersama dengan Governor daerah kita, Teoh Kwan Sui, dan Ketua Jurulatih Distrik 3300 PDG Kiranjit Core secara live dari RTM, Rotary Television Malaysia. Okay, I think that's enough. Now we go to English. Yeah. Today we had the pleasure of listening to Holger Connect and his ideas about what Rotary should be in the coming Rotary year. We also had the pleasure of listening to our incoming district governor and his thoughts on how we can progress. So now it's your opportunity to ask us some questions, which we'll be happy to answer, or any of our district leaders who are on Zoom with us right now, we can call upon them to answer. So keep your questions coming in. I'd like to address the first question to our incoming district trainer, PDG Kiranjit. The question is this: Holger says that our acts of service, big or small, create opportunities for those people that we help, and that Rotary is really an invitation to endless opportunities. So my question is this, PDG Kiranjit, what do you think those opportunities might be?
Thank you, Dr. Siva. It's actually amazing the way when we heard the Rotary theme, Rotary Opens Opportunities, coined, and aptly falls and guides us as we move along with our Rotary year. Well, in training, Rotary Open Opportunities, we have had the ability to reach out to many Rotarians, to club leaders, and also to incoming club board members to actually prepare themselves for the coming year. For the first time ever, we went virtual. We thought we were not prepared for it, but this gave us an opportunity to go virtual. And we hope that in time, we're going to improve the way we reach out to our Rotarians, improve our training techniques, and be able to indulge the questions and the way that we can improve reaching out and sharing Rotary knowledge with our Rotarians. So there are many ways of service, big or small.
Excellent. But one of the things that occurred to me when I was listening to Holger is that he said, our acts, big or small. Now, for me, that seems to be quite different from the strategic priorities that Rotary has set for us. Rotary has said that we must create impact in what we do. So my question is this: how do we create impact if we are just doing small things?
I think the opportunity that we can do through Rotary or creating impact, if you're planning strategy, it doesn't matter how big or small. Even reaching out to one Rotarian or small clubs, doing a small project. A good example was our COVID-19 project that was done by Governor Teoh and our team this year. Clubs reached out to small groups of people in our community and big groups of people in community. And it was an opportunity for Rotary to show what we usually could do. And in many areas, membership is coming back to us. People are keen to know what Rotary is all about. Clubs now are saying that we can do so much even by being at home. Rotarians can do so much by being at home. And we've even reached out doing Rotary by our training, by our work, by our service project, by being where we are. It's on a very different way. We are changing, we are adapting. And in a lot of ways, strategic planning is coming very important now because we are planning to change the way we work in our club and reach out to Rotarians and also to serve the community that we are in. Whether it's small to one Rotarian or to one member, to a small group in our community, or whether it's a big group in our community. Another example was Sama Bantu by the Rotary Club KL Diraja yesterday. It was on a very different platform. You could see Rotary clubs and they're inviting everybody to come in and reach out. So we Rotarians can get involved.
Absolutely.
One person.
And I think that is the absolute truth, right? That because even a small act of kindness can create such a ripple over time that the impact can be quite magnificent, right? Now I turn to our incoming governor, KS Teoh. Holger says that his first emphasis is going to be to draw younger people into Rotary, especially road tractors, okay? How do you think we can achieve this in our district? And what are the challenges you foresee?
Thank you, Dr. Siwa. Now, this is likely a very interesting question and a topic that has been widely discussed. Now, let's look at young people from the age of 18 to 40 and group them into different categories. Yeah, the first group, of course, you have the young working professionals. Then you have the institution-based protractors. The first group, of course, I'm saying they are not the protractors. Yeah. So the second group is the institution-based protractors, who are basically college students. The third group are those community-based protractors, who are young graduates and who just come out to work. Yeah. Now let's look at what they want from us. Based on survey, a couple of surveys, the result says they are looking for business connection, business opportunities. They are looking for mentorship from experience from the influential community leaders in Rotary.
Can I just interject there for a moment, Kies? When you say they are looking for business opportunities and connections and building their network, I mean, what would you say to the much senior, the much older Rotarians who have this view of Rotary, that Rotary is not about business, it's about service, and if all you want to do is to try and sell a life insurance policy or unit trust, you shouldn't join Rotary. What do you have to say to them?
I think let's go back to history. Yeah, Rotary started because of a business fellowship, business friends together. And I don't see any harm in helping our fellow Rotarians in doing business, so long the focus is service. The main focus is service. In fact, because of that, now we have the Rotary Means Business. This is to encourage Rotarians to join the fellowship so that you get connected to each other, so that you can have business opportunities, business referrals. So no harm. I see no harm.
Sure. So what are the challenges?
Now let me just continue the different groups of young people. Now for institution-based protractors, of course, the main purpose is leadership development, fellowship, yeah, and to do a little bit of service. And similarly, community-based protractors, same thing, yeah. But for the college-based or institution-based protractors, we hope they will continue their Rotary family, the journey after their graduation to join the community-based Rotary clubs. And for the community-based Rotary clubs, of course, we must nurture them, educate them, prepare them when they are ready, then they can join Rotary. Yeah. Now, talking about challenges, of course, it's not easy to attract young professionals or young people. But just to share with you, we have seen progress in the district. In fact, 5 years back, we have only 7% of the membership are members below the age of 40. But now we have 15. And I believe we can grow further to 30, and that's my target. Of course, talking about challenges, first of all, is the financial kind of obligation. Young people may not have the financial capability. Secondly, it's because I think we need to change fast, especially the senior Rotarians. I think the mindset we have to change. I think the old traditions and practices are deep rooted in some of the very senior Rotarians. I think we have to change the mindset. And thirdly, of course, is the economic prospect in the country. Now, should there be a downturn, everyone will be affected, especially the young people. So these are the main challenges, but we can make some changes, adapt fast enough to make the club attractive. And also, of course, to come up with value propositions that can meet the young people's needs and requirements.
Yes, I completely agree with you. In fact, I think that unless all of us are planning to live forever, we should change the way we conduct our affairs. Because unless we bring younger people into Rotary, within the next 30 years, Rotary will disappear from the face of the earth because 70% of Rotary membership across the board is over 55. So how much longer do we have to go? So if we cherish these ideals of Rotary, we must pass the baton. Okay?
One more point, yeah?
Sure,
One
sure,
more point.
Sure.
Now, you see a lot of young
Mic.
professionals, especially when they join Rotary, they aspire to be leaders. They want to play the so-called leadership role, yeah? So they want to be heard and not to be, just to be told, yeah? They want to be engaged. They want to play their part.
Yes, I think that's very important. I think what you've said, Kies, is absolutely correct. We have a mentorship duty. And when we bring these younger people into our clubs, we should not just leave them to one side. We should embrace them, mentor them, and bring them into important leadership positions. I think that's what you're saying.
Yes.
Right? There is an interesting question here I'd like to pose to our incoming district strategic planning chair, past District Governor Siti Zubaida. I hope she's in the room with us. Okay, Siti, are you with us?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Siti. Okay, the question for you is this. Holger has said that we have to have, or he encourages all clubs to have at least one strategic meeting in the year. All right? In your opinion, what are the benefits of this?
Anyway, Salam Rotary. And just before I start, Governor, that was incoming Governor, that was an inspiring speech. I think we all got a way forward to it. Now, talking about Holger's message about having a strategic meeting when we start the year. In fact, actually, every one of us do have a form of a goal-setting meeting. But I think the problem with a lot of us, clubs as well as the district, we do not document it to be a club strategic plan. That is where the problem lies. So we tend to do things on an ad hoc basis. So the idea of having a strategic plan, especially when you kickstart the year, is to be able to document what your goals are, is to be able to document and assess where you are right now, where you are going, where you like to go in the year, in the next 3 years, or in the next 5 years. So it becomes a live document to set your milestones of the direction your club needs to go or move forward. So it's so important for clubs to actually put all these thoughts in place, where they do the analysis, such as implementing the SWOT analysis. I would rather call it a SCOT analysis, where you actually look at your club's strength, the challenges you're going through, and externally, what are the opportunities, what are the threats, and you need to review all this so that these objectives and goals will actually drive your mission.
So you will be helping our clubs do this in the coming years, is it?
Yes, certainly. I look forward to encouraging our clubs, and I look forward to working with clubs of how they can actually set these goals in place and work towards a strategic plan, which is in line with what our district strategic plan and eventually Rotary International's strategic plan.
Excellent. Thank you, Siti. So you will be in charge of our Rotary website, failing to plan is planning to fail.com in the coming year.
Yes.
My
yes.
next question is my next question is to our regional Rotary Public Image Coordinator, past Assistant Governor Kati. Kati, Holger says, okay, that he wants clubs to grow. Then he says, but at the same time, we must be selective. This sounds to me like the age-old quantity versus quality debate, okay? So my question to you as the regional, as the zone Assistant Public Image Coordinator, are these two things reconcilable in your opinion?
Hi, Dr. Siva. It's really a conundrum, and I think to a large extent we must look at data, right? I think first and foremost we need to set the issue straight. Public image is not going to bring in members. It'll bridge, it'll help, but only membership committee can help membership grow it, right? but public image is just a tool. Now coming back to quality versus quantity, and that's really a conundrum, right? Because just looking at data and clubs in our district, there are clubs that are 50 members or 30 members, but yet when we have district events, you only see 5 or 6 of them. And then you have got clubs which are 15 or 20 of them, and then you find close to the same numbers attending a district event. So really, this is something that each and every individual club needs to find the balance. And I can use, there are some clubs out there which 20 members, but 50% or 60% of the club members attend district events very regularly. They very strongly support district events. But I think clubs need to find their own balance here, which makes sense for you. Clubs with huge membership contributes a lot more for Rotary Foundation. But when it comes to district, they may not be so active. Clubs that are smaller, with 15 or 16 members, may be very strong supporters of the district and district projects. They may not be so supportive of TRF because they cannot afford, because the numbers are small. So it's really something that each and every club must find that balance themselves, whether quality works for you or quantity works for you. In my club, for instance, I think we are 17, 18 people. We seemed, we're not there yet. We probably need to reach 25. And that would seem to be a comfortable figure. If we reach 30, great. But I think participation of those 30 members must be important. So personally, my thoughts are quantity. But, it may differ from club to club. So there's really no answer to your question, Sima.
Then I tried to pass the buck to you, Karthi, but it looks like I have to find the answer myself. But I have something for you here, which you might want to respond to. DGND, Dr. Krishna Kumar has basically has WhatsApped me, and he said, the late past district governor, Dato Arif, used to say, you may join Rotary for the wrong reason, but you stay for the right reason. Your thoughts on that?
I agree 100%. I think if you remember what Teoh said earlier about this, going back to the core values of Rotary, right? How Rotary started, and inviting business leaders to go in, and I know he went on to mention that you join in for one reason, but you stay on for the right reason. I think Teoh was right when he says that we've got to open our membership to a lot more people, and they will stay on. I joined Rotary. I joined Rotrack when I was 21, 22 years old. I joined there because I wanted to have fun. But of course, I met my wife there, so I stayed on too. But I joined Rotary because I just wanted to meet friends. But I stayed on for those right reasons. Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
So I agree with past governor, the late Dato Arif, when he said that. I know that you may join in for the wrong reason, but you will stay on for the right reasons.
Thank you, Karthi. And I think part of that is for them to stay on for the right reason. We as Rotarians have a responsibility to engage them and to mentor them. I think that is a responsibility that many clubs are failing in at the moment, and you need to look at yourself and see whether you are providing that kind of leadership. Okay. Our assistant governor, Kong Boon Sin, has basically WhatsApp to say, local community leaders hardly know their local Rotary clubs. The villagers or local community chiefs rarely have a chance to talk to Rotary clubs. I believe it is time for every Rotary club to meet the local community leaders, have a dialogue, and understand local issues and how we can work together to move forward in any of the 6 areas of focus. Okay, maybe I can turn to our incoming governor, KS, and ask him, do you share this view?
Yes, of course. I think to be first of all, we have to get to the ground, get connected to the community. If not, we will become irrelevant for what we do. So the first thing that we need to do is know where you are, who are the people you're dealing with, and knowing the community is utmost important to me.
Sure. Maybe I should ask our incoming trainer, PDG Kiranjit. Eric Yap has asked this question. Does the district team have any plans to engage the relevant authorities on how best Rotary District 3300 should move forward in the club service to the community? Do we have any plans to engage government authorities?
I think, thank you, Eric. Now, we have been doing that. Even the last, currently we are already doing it. As you can see, we have engaged government officials to do our district interact assembly. We are working with government officials. We are working with community leaders in our respective area. If in Kuala Lumpur, you can see Rotary clubs, different various, even vocational. For vocational service, we have actually spoken to the relevant agency KTM by engaging them in doing our vocational projects. It is an ongoing process. It is an ongoing process, and we hope in the incoming year, we'll be able to strengthen that ties that Rotary clubs and those Rotary district has with various community leaders, various agencies that will help us to give more service. And I think you can see our Rotary Kasih, where we're working with different agencies. We've got the autism project, our district autism project. We've got the, I believe our green DAG, District Action Group, which talks about environment that works with the Peace Park. So yes, we are working on that, and currently, even previously, I think Governor Bhaskaran's here, very active. We're working with a lot of agency, and we foresee the same level of hive of activity in the coming Rotary year.
Yeah, PDG Kiran, you were talking about the Rotary Action Group just a few minutes ago.
Yep.
So Assistant Governor Kamarul has asked this question. Where do the district Rotary Action Groups fall under?
The Rotary District Action Group falls under our service, community service. I believe it is an extension of Rotary community service in our district. Now, current Governor Leo has elevated it, giving our action groups enormous freedom to be able to serve more, because members of our district action groups are Rotarians who have specific interests. Our spinal bifida, Rotary Action, spinal bifida. We have the Rotary Action Group on autism. We have the Environmental Action Group. And we've got...
Don't forget Rotary Kasih.
The Rotary Kasih Action Group. Might be biased if I keep mentioning Rotary Kasih. But you see, we've got many action groups there, and it is an extension of our community service. But excitingly enough, your new model of expansion for membership, if we have an interest group strong enough, people who are having a lot of interest in a particular area of service, they are looking at new Rotary clubs. Exactly.
Yep.
Cost-based.
Sure.
So
excellent.
I see a lot of queries coming that way, Dr. Siva.
And I think that really we should think of the action groups really as extension of the Rotary clubs themselves, because what all the action groups are doing are service to the community.
Yes.
So let's not lose sight of that. We have PDG Leslie, the District TRF Chair, on now. Leslie, are you on?
Yes, I am.
Yes, good to see you, Governor Leslie. One of the things that Holger spoke about, Leslie, is that he said, even though we are now very focused on COVID-19, we should not be too distracted by it, and we should continue our focus to end polio, right? I always, whenever they say end polio, I think this is never ending, because it seems to be going on and on and on. And so do you think, my question to you is, do you think that this is a realistic expectation given the conditions we are living in now?
Thank you, Dr. Siva. First of all, selamat petang. Good afternoon, everyone. Incoming governor has actually alluded to the fact that we as Rotarians have promised the children of the world that we want to eradicate polio from the face of the earth. But we recognize that the pandemic, COVID-19 pandemic, has really disrupted our lives, has disrupted our economy, has disrupted individuals in terms of their business and livelihood in ways that we have not seen, except maybe our very senior Rotarians who in their toddler days have went through World War II. But this is really something so unexpected that we are now working towards a new norm. And our district has done so much in terms of bringing relief, elevation, in terms of both feeding program as well as donation of PPEs to frontliners and the B40 community. I think our district have done so much in trying to bring relief to those affected directly by the pandemic. But as Rotarians, polio eradication is our long-term and focused objective. And we've been a key component of the global polio eradication initiative. We must not lose sight of that objective. And as again, Guan Sui has mentioned that today we have 2 countries left to fight the battle, Pakistan and Afghanistan. We have taken out India out of the equation. We have Nigeria is now polio-free. We have 2 countries left. And anytime polio could come back and hit us, just like COVID in the second wave, if we do not keep up our efforts. So your question is, are we going to, how are we going to still concentrate on the polio mission despite this pandemic? And I say, yes, we are very confident, we're very hopeful, because our Rotarians and our clubs and even our Rotaractors and Interactors have supported the polio cause over the years. They have not let the guard down. And I think this coming year, once full normalcy returns and when weddings are able to take place, I'm not encouraging our Rotarians to get married again, but once we can have all these social gatherings, we will organize world's greatest meals once again, because the clubs have been very supportive of WGM initiative in raising some funds for the polio cause. And last year, in the this Rotary year, the tail end of this Rotary, we did the motorcyclists did the Right to End Polio to create that awareness. And next year, we're going to do the Drive Out Polio campaign. We're going to get the classic car enthusiasts and those who want to join us for a day of fun, FUN, and fundraising for polio to join us in their classic cars or their minis or whatever, or their 2-door sports car. So we are definitely going to address that issue, Siva. We will continue to do that. And I'm very confident the clubs will still support. And it's a very modest goal that government has set, only 25,000 USD. If all our 83 clubs put in 1,000 ringgit each, we are almost there. And I'm sure we'll be able to do better than that. So thank you so much, Siva.
Thank you, PDG Les. And let me pledge now itself 1,000 USD to your goal of 25,000. So now you just have to look for another 24 chaps, okay? And I don't know whether you heard, but for a minute there I got worried. I thought you were planning to get married again. Please don't. Zila has a wonderful wife to you, okay? Now, I think we are coming close to the end of our session, and the first word was his, and I think the last word should also be his, our man of the hour, incoming Governor K.S. Teoh. You know, incoming Governor, Holger says that the only real change that we are facing now is that we can no longer meet in person. He says everything else remains the same. Do you agree with this assessment of this new normal?
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Siva. Now, I agree to a certain extent. Life will never be the same again following the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic. Yeah, but we have to change. We have to adapt, and in fact, we are making changes to say that we can't meet in person. I don't think it's too early to say that. Going forward, I think the hybrid meeting, what hybrid I mean, the virtual and physical meetings will be the way forward. So technology will be the one, as I said earlier, will be the enabler of change. We are going to have Zoom meeting to get people connected from far. Distance, time is no more an issue. And we are also going to make technology to operationalize a lot of our functions, a lot of our work, to make it more cost effective and cost efficient. So we are going to still meet in person, but may not be that kind of skill anymore. And of course, virtual meeting will also be the norm going forward.
Thank you very much, incoming Governor Teoh. I think you've put it quite rightly. We may be apart, but we have to stay together. And before I end this session, I take heart from some of the things that our incoming governor said in his speech, especially when he said, let's not be too critical of one another. That's the way to build our district. So I'll share this thought with all of you. Never criticize someone until you walked a mile in their shoes. That way, when you criticize them, they won't be able to hear you from that far away. Plus, you'll have their shoes. You have a good evening. Thank you, and goodbye from all of us at RTM, Rotary Television Malaysia. Thank you.
Thank you. Stay on.
Thank you for that, PAG Dato Dr. Siva. Thank you, incoming District Governor Teoh, and all our respective chairs and that had came on board and answered the questions that were posed earlier. Friends, to all the Rotarians that had posted questions, if we had missed in answering them, please let us know if we've missed your questions. We'll discuss that further on another platform. Let's use this opportunity to open the channels of communication more clearly from here onwards. A big thank you to all our assistant governors that had worked tirelessly with IDG Teoh to ensure that club presidents were ready and connected to be here today. A big thank you to all those who have tuned in. A big thank you to our training team members, which includes the production team, for making this Zoom event happen today. Our Zoom with Teoh Zoom meeting event organizing committee, the ones who are here with me this afternoon, your efforts and your hard work and all the EDMs and all the dedication that you had poured into this afternoon is very much appreciated on behalf of all the Rotarians in our district. Thank you. Friends, together we see a world where people unite to take action to create lasting change across the globe, in our committees and in ourselves. Rotary connects the world. As we move into 1st of July 2020, we realize that every challenge or difficult situation is an opportunity in disguise. And the secret of success is to be ready when your opportunity comes. And ours, my Rotary friends, is right here, coming to us as Rotary opens opportunities. Allow me on behalf of all the Rotarians in District 3300 to wish our Rotary year 2020-2021 District Governor Teoh and his beautiful lady Tan Oi Kim the very, very best for the new Rotary year of service. Thank you for joining us today, and we wish you all a wonderful weekend. Now I'd like to make a call out, a special birthday wish to the incoming Public Image Chairman, PAG Raj Malambram. It's his birthday today. Okay, and I'd like to also thank our District Secretary, Sally, who has been the quiet energy behind the scene, who's making sure that, we all get there, and she's gonna come live. I've got IDG nudging me. She's coming live into the studio with a birthday cake. Now, as we sing happy birthday online, I think we're going to open our chat lines, open chat, and wish Raj happy birthday. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Wishing you all the very best.
Come on.
Thank you. Fantastic. Come on.
Yes, right.
Participants to unmute themselves. They're taking so long.
Is everyone, you are allowed to unmute yourself already?
All the best, the incoming officer.
And enjoy the fellowship.
All the best, incoming DG Teoh and the district team. All Rotarians.
Happy birthday.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
All the best, incoming DG Teoh, for a fruitful year and successful year.
Make some noise, guys.
Make some noise. How much noise?
Ajipal.
Shout lah, shout.
Yeah, two of you center, come. Kiranjit.
Spotlight done.
Come. Okay, ready? Go
Okay,
live.
everybody sing a bit.
You in the middle. You in the middle.
No, bro, we must keep some social. We keep come.
You in the
Oh,
middle.
one more.
Social distancing.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
You in the
Social
middle.
distancing. Yeah?
And no blowing, yeah? No blowing.
Okay. So, incoming governor, you lead the song.
Just fan the candles out.
2, 3.
Make sure, Raj, make sure follow social distancing.
Happy birthday.
Raj, no need so shy, Raj.
Happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
You.
To me. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Take care.
Okay, bye, guys. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye. Hi, Siva.
Okay, good job, guys. Good input, and take care. And good evening. Have a blessed weekend.
Take care, everyone.
Thank you.
Have a good weekend, everybody.
Hi, Siva. How are you?
A great weekend.